The disaster known as Disney Star Wars continues to fall apart right before our very eyes, and the fans were right once again. And now you have John Boyega calling out the fan base for something that Lucasfilm was responsible for. And apparently he thinks this is going to make him look good. This is only confirming everything that we, the fans, said about the sequel trilogy. Do you realize, John Boyega, that the people that were most on your side as the Finn character were the fans? Do you realize that the fans wanted to see Finn as a Jedi, not as a janitor? Yet the people involved with writing the film put the illusion out there that you were going to be a Jedi in the trailers, and you turned out to be a janitor who was basically friend-zoned by Rey Skywalker or Rey Palpatine or whoever her name is, whoever really cares. Yet he's deciding that he's going to blame all of this on the fans. This is absolutely insane, and Disney, you deserve this. Lucasfilm, you deserve this. Your identity politics garbage has caught up to you big time. And here you have John Boyega attacking the fans, saying Star Wars is so white that a black person existing in it is a big deal. Toxic fans are okay with us playing the friend, but we can't touch their heroes. You're literally calling out Lucasfilm, and you're too stupid to even realize it. That's a Lucasfilm problem. The fans wanted more of Finn. The fans have said consistently Finn was done wrong. That has been a huge narrative. As hated as the Disney trilogy is, one of the things that many people have said is Finn was really done wrong. Yet John Boyega playing the fake victim once again because his mind has been poisoned by identity politics and Hollywood. John Boyega calls out Star Wars for being so white during an interview as part of the new Apple TV Plus original documentary called Number One on the Call Sheet, Black Men Leading Hollywood. Leading men in Hollywood. Boyega debuted as Finn in Star Wars The Force Awakens and reprised the character in The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. His role in the sequel trilogy led to online harassment from racist and toxic Star Wars fans upset with the black actor playing a lead role in the space franchise. My God, they are still pushing this lie a decade later. They are still pushing it. This is why you don't hate the mainstream media enough. This is a lie that has been pushed by them for as long as I have been doing YouTube, and they're still here doing it in 2025. Even though, if you've actually been involved in the Star Wars discussion, the general consensus, and I'm not saying it's everybody because you're not going to get 100% of people to agree on anything, but generally, most people looked at this and says Finn was done wrong. I personally don't think Finn would have been great regardless, but I'm just telling you what the conversations were, that Finn was done wrong. We've talked about how they shrunk him down on the international posters. We've talked about how they presented him as a different character in the trailers, made you believe he was going to be on a different journey, and then ultimately, all he was a janitor who got friend-zoned. Pathetic. Look what they did to him in The Last Jedi. Let me tell you, Star Wars always had the vibe of being the most whitest elite space. It's a franchise that's so white that a black person existing in it is something. Boyega said in the documentary, you can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and had Samuel L. Jackson. It's like telling me how many cookie chips are in the cookie dough. It's like they are just scattered in there, bro. No, John Boyega. The reason that people bring up Lando Calrissian and Samuel L. Jackson is because losers online that don't know anything about Star Wars, that have pronouns in their bio, have accused Star Wars fans of being racist. So Star Wars fans respond and go, well, we didn't have a problem with this character. We didn't have a problem with that character. We're not racist. We just want to see well-written characters. We don't really care what their nationality is or what their race is or what their sexual orientation is. We just want to see well-written characters. So Star Wars fans often reference black characters when losers and weirdos are calling us racist. It's that simple. My goodness. They're okay with us playing the best friend, but once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, it's like, oh my God, it's just a bit too much. They're pandering, the actor added, while also acknowledging that being cast in the franchise was a fundamental moment in his career. Goodness. Boyega first aired his grievances in GQ magazine in 2020 about Disney's fumbling of diversity in his Star Wars trilogy. He said at the time, "What I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed aside. It's not good. I'll say it straight up." Well, that's exactly what happened. So if you said that in 2020, I don't know why the fans are to blame in 2025, John Boyega. It sounds like you're kind of all over the place right now. You guys knew what to do with Daisy Ridley. No, they didn't. Clearly. You knew what to do with Adam Driver. No, they didn't. Clearly. Boyega continued. But when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, fuck all. So what do you want me to say? What they want you to say is, I enjoyed being part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's a great experience. They gave all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley. No, they didn't. Adam Driver is a fantastic actor, and I thought he was pretty good as Kylo Ren in The Force Awakens. I thought there was a lot of depth and a lot of opportunity there to build upon, and they completely ruined it in the following films. And Daisy Ridley was just terrible. It's not that she was terrible as much as the writing of her character was terrible. It was absolutely horrific what they did with Rey. And let's be honest, Daisy knows this, Adam knows this, everybody knows. I'm not exposing anything. Boyega later revealed to THR that a Disney executive reached out to him following his GQ interview. He said he had a very honest and very transparent conversation with the Disney executive and added, there was a lot of explaining on their end in terms of the way they saw things. They gave me a chance and also to explain what my experience was like. I'd hope that me being so open with my career at that stage would help the next man, the guy that wants to be the next assistant DOP, the guy that wants to be a producer. I hope this conversation is not such a taboo or elephant in the room now because someone just came in and said it. So this is hilarious. So I will go back to the beginning of this video where essentially John Boyega just does not get it. John Boyega has been poisoned by Hollywood. And at the end of the day, if anybody was on his side, it was the fans. But the overall product was so bad that all you did see is negativity. And that's not the fans' fault. That's Lucasfilm's fault. Lucasfilm hired you because of your identity. That's it, John Boyega. That's the reality that you need to wake up to, that Hollywood doesn't care about you as a person. They don't care about you as an individual. They care about you as a chess piece in their game of social justice and virtue signaling. That's all they care about. And the sooner that you realize that Hollywood doesn't give a shit about you, the better off you're going to be. But the fans are the least to blame in this situation, just like they always are. This is a problem on Lucasfilm and Hollywood and the fact that they treat non-white characters like chess pieces in the virtue signaling game. And John Boyega, you're finding that out the hard way, but you're going about handling it the wrong way by blaming the fans, because now you're going to piss off what is left of the Star Wars fandom, which is a fraction of what it used to be because of the handling of Disney Star Wars. But I don't have any sympathy for John Boyega going after the fan base. You were used by Hollywood. Hollywood hates you, and you are too dumb to realize that. Thank you guys for checking out this video. We do appreciate it. Make sure you go over to metapcs.com and use the promo code 199 if you're looking for a new computer, new laptop. They have custom builds, they have pre-builds, and they have accessories over there. Make sure you use that promo code 199. We appreciate it. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.